Obi Cubana's appointment as the city boy ambassador. What's your take on it?
Yes, last night I think the Igbos are angry with me. I'm so sorry. My children are Igbo. I went to Anambra for my wine carrying. I'm born polygamist. I have 2 wives, white and black. And I'm blessed the black one is from Igbo, Anambra, Ajali, Orumba North local government. So I'm partly Igbo. But Igbos are the most greedy Nigerians you can ever meet. We have activists in Nigeria. We have a guy called Sunday Igbo. Igbo Osha. Yes, sir. He's back home now. They even want to give him 2030. Yes. We have bandits, Fulani headsmen, chancing us from the north. There is still one man called Sheikh Gumi. You still say, no, they need money, leave them. It's because no education. We have another guy called Kanu Unamdi. Where is he? Is he Shokoto? And your brothers, Obi Cubana, are wearing a mandate that they cannot use a political power to negotiate and bring their brother out. I didn't say you should fight. But you are corridor of power. You give me this, I wear your car, you release my brothers. You see? And I don't know their source of wealth. You can trace my own wealth. I'm a billionaire and I'm worth 11 million pounds. You can chase it. I can tell you step to step. So, Cubana chief priest, I don't know how a barman can be that rich. And when you see the Igbos, they are used to Rolls Royce, fast, big life, build big house in their village. They won't go there. When they go, they will go and oppress the village. They will say, I had fun. They are oppressors. I'm richer than many of them. But I'm very simple. I don't have police. I work alone. I'm with my brother today. I go anywhere alone. So, you see, the moment you decide to be selfless, you will be able to help others. Look at yesterday, we are protesting. Obi was there alone, the only Igbo man there. Other people are there, but his brothers, they don't collect car.
Oh yes, my people, now Voices of Vigilance, they welcome on for today's edition. Since last week, Isaac Fayose, the brother of Isaac Fayose, they join body with Igbo people. They talk, say, even though your wife na Igbo, say him happy, say himself no be Igbo because of how Obi Cubana and Cubana chief priest take join City Boys movement. Plenty Igbo active voices don't para come they reply Isaac Fayose because of that talk. For this edition, I go bring on how 2 active voices take reply Isaac Fayose because of that talk. Make we listen.
Whatever your name is, we received your message very loud and clear. It was obvious to us from which angle you were coming from. And I will tell you something which you said. You said you regret, you're happy being a Yoruba man and you would have regretted being an Igbo man. And I join you in saying the same thing, that I truly, from my whole heart, join you to regret being an Igbo man. I wish I was a Yoruba man. Having said that, because it is very clear that the Yoruba tribe is one of the best tribes that God ever created in the world. How can one put it succinctly? This is a tribe that joined the Hausa Fulanis in 1967 to 1970 to kill over 3 million of the Igbo people. A tribe that has the blood of innocent Igbo women and children raped and murdered in their hands. I would be very proud to come from such a tribe that rounded up military men of Igbo extraction that were friends to you people, and you took them to Yaba barracks and executed them. It is very pertinent to state clearly that my greatest joy would be to come from such a tribe that Aguiyi Ironsi was a visitor to. And he was in their territory as a visitor. They tied him to a jeep and murdered him, dragged him on the floor until he said exploded. I would be very glad to come from such a tribe that Bola Ige was killed and nothing happened. Abiola was poisoned and killed, even though he won the election landslide. And all the other tribes, the Igbo tribes, joined in campaigning for him and shutting down Lagos and was with him Kudurat was murdered in the streets of Lagos and nothing happened. We know where is Idiabo. We talk about Delegiwa, who was bombed out of existence in this world. But all that does not matter, because we are from a tribe. Me and you now are from a tribe that does not see the evil that they do, but we only see the evil that the Igbos that we hate they do. So it is pertinent to understand something, that the Igbo society, that if you're a millionaire, it does not make you a leader of the Igbo community. And I think some of you need to get these things into your very myopic minds and mentality. Obi Cubana and Chief Priest, they are millionaires. They do not represent the 80 million Igbo people that come from the Igbo nation. They represent themselves. And when we talk about leaders in Igbo community, I have never been to one leaders meeting and I've seen Obi Cubana or Chief Priest. These are individuals that we love, we respect them. They have an opinion of their own. They have a political agenda. They can belong to any party that they wish to belong to. But it is not in our right to then use one brush to say that because of Obi Cubana and Chief Priest are campaigning for Tinubu, therefore every other Igbo man can be bought. Why haven't you bought Nnamdi Kanu? You rightly said it so, yes, that Igbo has been free. Who freed him? The tribe that me and you come from, the Yoruba tribe, right? The persecutors that jailed Nnamdi Kanu are from which tribe? Our Yoruba tribe, me and you, Fayose. The judge that had no law, that found our brother, our kingsman, guilty of terrorism, is from which tribe? Our tribe, Fayose, me and you, the Yoruba tribe, right? The tribe that is ruling today, that has brought in xenophobia and tribalism to the highest level. It's my tribe and your tribe, Fayose. So when we speak, the scripture says that you should remove the log in your eyes before you try to remove the other one in somebody's eyes. You do not know the pressure, the manipulation, the harassment and intimidation a lot of Igbo people are going through in the hands of your people. So when they come out to say on the mandate of stupidity and mental degradation that they stand, you now think that every Igbo person is joining them. Igbo people, that you're a millionaire does not make you a leader. What is Obi Cubana or Chief Priest going to say that Ohaneze Ndi Igbo has not said, that Ogbako Ndi Igbo has not said, that Congress of Igbo leaders have not said, that Ekwenche has not said, that Aki Ikenga has not said? What again will anybody say that the Igbo traditional rulers that have been trying to have audience with your president have not said? What is any Igbo man going to say that Senator Abaribe and Senator Victor may have not said? But you people have selective mental disorder, that you do not listen to the cries of the Igbo man. And every day all we see is recalcitrance coming from everywhere and casting aspiration on the Igbo people. You have been enjoying your marriage, your unholy marriage with the Fulani Hausas. And to your own advantage, you now think that those who are marginalized cannot speak. I do not blame you. I blame our people. I blame we, the Igbos, who keep quiet when all this nonsense, every mundane moron will come out from anywhere and think he can cast aspiration on us. You claim your wife is an Igbo, so your children are half Igbo. We will see when all the marginalization and all the wickedness that is being implemented on the Igbo people will come to you. They have Igbo blood in them. It will definitely come to them. But let me tell you something that is very interesting. Power is transit. Today, you guys have the power. You're using it to demolish our properties in Lagos. You're using it to crumble our businesses. You're doing everything because you own the power. When we go to TikTok, I go around the rooms and I hear what your people say. It's not the argument. It's not the position of a people who want peace. The war has been declared on the Igbo people, and the Igbo people have a right to choose how they fight this war. But thinking that these people now People like Ojos Okalo and the rest of them make up the leadership of the Igbo society. You must go and have your brain washed, because they do not make the totality of the Igbo community. They do not make our leaders. In Igbo language, we say na adachi Igbo achi, na anesi Igbo eso. You do not rule over the Igbo man, you follow him. And we know the people who are our leaders, and we know the people who follow the Igbos. So when you see all these guys standing on the mandate of stupidity, it does not mean that the whole Igbo people can be bought. Why haven't you bought Nnamdi Kanu? Why haven't you bought a lot of us to your nonsense cap that you're sharing? I think you guys, all the tribalism, xenophobia, and what you're implementing, they planned a coup against you people. Have you said anything about it? Not even a word. They went to Kwara State and wiped out over 200 of your people. Have you said anything about it? But if it was in Igbo land now, you say we are cowards. We did not retaliate. We did not do it. Because our people have left it for so long that any mundane moron can come out from any cubicle in Nigeria and begin to cast aspiration on us. We are a resolute people. We are a people who appear to be peaceful, but we are not stupid. And this war you people are starting, this conflict you guys are creating, when it will boomerang, when it will get to its crescendo, I hope we will all be there to dance to the forest dance of Surugede. I think you guys should take a chill pill and go and do something else and allow the Igbo nation to rest. Every day is one human person coming out from anywhere and casting aspiration on a people who just want to get by. And for God's sake, we say it for the 100th times. Nnamdi Kanu is our son. Nnamdi Kanu is our brother. He's our husband. He's our sister. I mean, he's our brother. He's our cousin. He's our uncle. And we will never abandon Nnamdi Kanu. And if you think every Igbo person has abandoned Nnamdi Kanu, go to Igbo land on Monday and see what is happening. We are using every means necessary to make sure that our brother is released. But it does not mean that when a few people who sell Alomo Bita or whatever Bita they sell become scumbags for Tinubu, therefore every Igbo man is now in that bracket. For God's sake, I think you guys should need to change your tablet and take a chill pill. Or otherwise, go for some mental surgery. Because I think a lot of you people in Nigeria need that. Let the Igbo man rest. We have seen a lot from your hands. But we have stood firm. We have recovered from your 20 pounds that you gave us after the war. We saw how you starved our children, made them to seek of Kwashoko. It was from what your tribe. Isaac Fayose, I would advise you clearly, shut up and go and take a chill pill.
So my last post on Isaac Fayose drew a whole lot of analysis, counter-arguments, pro and against, and, you know, it prompted one of my big chairmen to call me on phone just to shed more light to things probably he think I did not understand or think I did not see or I'm not seeing from an angle. And I ended up educating him, and he was screaming. He was like, Saddam, make a video about this. Hopefully it's going to be in the comment section on this video. And that's what I want to share right now. So I just asked him a simple question, which I want to ask everybody right now. Listen to me. Wizkid is a Yoruba boy. Seun Kuti is a Yoruba boy. Davido is a Yoruba guy. These three guys, then they fight. You will not hear anything like Yorubas are not united. Now imagine it is Flavor and Fino that are having problems. How it will be portrayed. Igbos are not united. Let me take you guys back again. In 1999, there was a consensus with the political elites. We are zoning the ticket to the southwest. What happened? Obasanjo emerged. Olufalaye emerged. They were on the ticket. A united tribe would have just brought out one person and said, this is our anointed candidate, and allow him go. If it were the Igbos, the common phrase would be like, they are not united. That's why they cannot support one person. They cannot even support their own. When it was time of Yar'Adua, Buhari contested, Atiku contested, Yar'Adua contested. 3 Fulani men were on the ballot in 3 different parties. Ribadu contested. 4 Fulani men were on the ballot. Imagine a scenario whereby they zone the ticket to the southeast and Peter Obi contest, Alex Oti contest, maybe this useless Ojos Okalo and the rest contest. The story will be, Igbos are not united, they cannot even support one person. So it is important for people to understand that unity is not tied to tribe. It is tied to common purpose, common ideology. So you can be a thief, an Igbo man that is a thief, or a Yoruba man that is a thief, and a Hausa man that is a thief. You will see them unite together and do things based on their common shared interest. Unity is gotten from interest. You must have a common shared interest for there to be unity. I am saying this one more time. There is no tribe in Nigeria that is more united than the Igbo people. Are they perfect? Far from it. Do they have sellouts? Perfectly. Like it's in every tribe. But for the fact that even the Igbo leaders that we are dragging today are the last to come to the table of this disgusting mandate, it shows a whole lot. The North were already on Tinubu's balls before 2023. The Northern elites. The Yoruba elites were already on Tinubu's balls since 2023. The South Southerners were on his balls since 2023, and some joined him in after post-elections. The Southeasterners were the ones who were doing Nicodemus, the elite class were doing Nicodemus in the night. They are with him. And they're not the ones that, then the rest are not coming in late to the party. But the standard on which you're going to judge them is different from the standard you're going to judge the Yorubas. You cannot tie Nnamdi Kanu's struggle to any other struggle in Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu is demanding that he wants an out of the country, the federation. And he's standing on his 10 toes. Are you hearing Sunday Igbo come out and say Yoruba Nation anymore? His Oga is in power right now, so he's not going to agitate for Yoruba Nation. But Nnamdi Kanu is telling you, Oga, give me my Biafra. That's what he wants. So you cannot argue along these lines without bringing in context. And so I'm just here to show you guys that when it comes to this so-called Igbos are not united, it's a psychological warfare that even so many Igbos themselves are victims of. They don't know. I used to think that way before. But I started asking myself a question. What are the standards of unity? And why is the standard so high for the Igbos and low for other people? So 3 Yoruba people can come out and fight each other, and it is normal business. The blogs are carrying it as normal. But if 2 Igbos come out and fight, it is Igbos are not united. There is no tribe in Nigeria that empowers their people than the Igbos. The Igbo apprentice system is actually the most renowned business system in the world. Where you pick up somebody from nobody, someone that you have no interest in, no ties to, and that person serves you, and you settle that person and establish that person. No tribe is doing it in the country. No tribe is doing it in this probably bare maybe the Indians and Chinese. So many Igbos, I'm saying this because many Igbos are victims of this brainwashing. They don't even know. You're not going to get common purpose that people are going to be united and agree with you in everything. No. I must not agree with you in everything. Doesn't mean that we're not united. I asked a question on my comment section. I said, Ken, we kill Abel for Bible. Now Igbo them be. That is human nature for you. Humans align towards common purpose and common interest. Is this me making an excuse for this, our useless set of Igbo elites of today? No, I'll have a different day for them. But I'm saying right now that the standard on which Nigerians say things about when Igbos are involved and when other people are involved is totally different. In the last elections that just happened, 2023 elections, as I can remember, there's only one Igbo man that was on the ballot box. Only one. In 2023, we had Kwankwaso from the north, Atiku from the north. From the southwest, we had Tinubu from the southwest. MK Abiola's son contested from the southwest. The current guy, I think is it SDP or so, the SDP guy was from the southwest. Sowore is from the southwest. We had like 5 Yoruba people that was in this last election, so. But for the Igbos, they only want people to come out. But are the Igbos not united? The people will bring like 5 people, they united. Kai, Nigeria, na lie. Na lie. I will not fall for this brainwashing, na lie. The standard you guys judge Igbos are different in that country. And I said this, all this thing came out from the Civil War. I understand this. And many Nigerians and many Igbos don't understand what I'm saying. They are your victims of psychological warfare. There has been a psychological warfare going on in Nigeria since after the Civil War up until date. That many people are moving and thinking and wondering and say, and when you repeat a lie a million times, it begins to sound like the truth. Any small thing 2 Igbo people do, they say they're not united. But Tinubu can fight with Obani Koro. Tinubu can fight with Bode George. Afe Babalola can lock up Delefaro to me, but they're united. Come on, my people, let us do, we can do better. I just hope this open 1 or 2 people's eyes to understand the psychological warfare in Nigeria when I speak about how the Igbos are held to a different standard than other tribes.